What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Nikki here, and in today's video I'm going to be reacting to my first ever dividend portfolio reveal that I did back in March of 2020 when I put my first video ever related to stocks up on this channel, and y'all already know the drill. Let's get it.
Ooh, big bag. You not talking money, you can miss me with the chit chat. I'm not with the rah-rah or the riff.
Now, before I hop into the video, two things. First thing is I did one where I reacted to my first ever dividend paychecks video that I got. That was pretty fun to look at. And like, I am no means anywhere near where I want to be. Obviously, I'm going to be doing this for a very long term, but I just thought it was fun. And I did that video, and I will link it down in the first comment below so you could check it out after this one. But second thing is, you guys, this video is almost half an hour, so I am going to be like decently fast forwarding through it. I'm going to try to just save y'all the time and energy, because I can tell you right now, that video wasn't it. Okay, that video was not it. But let's get straight into it. Let's see where I was. I haven't watched this literally since then. God be with me, and let's see. Hold on, sorry about this, but really quick on this one, you guys. Now, just so you have a frame of reference, like I said, this was March 2020. I started investing in like December of 2019, which I didn't really, I like threw a couple $100s in there, and it is what it is. I was bored. And then I really got into it, obviously, when we were locked down and COVID was a thing, and everyone was kind of starting to talk about this online. That's when I really started to dive in and get interested. So this is pretty much like the point where I was getting very serious about it, obviously, because I was incorporating it into the channel, just so you have a point of reference. All right, that's enough. Let's get into the videos. Long enough. What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, what is going on? My name is Nikki, and it would mean the world to me if you would consider subscribing to this channel by hitting the NB in the bottom corner or the red subscribe button and join the crew. I'm so sorry that I did that right at the beginning. Like I said in the last one, I hate that. Sorry about it. With that being said, today is a beautiful, joyful, glorious, blessed kind of day, but you already know the drill with that. You guys, today is going to be a little bit different than what I normally do, although I have done some like DoorDash videos in the past. Essentially, I was doing DoorDash to just make a little bit extra money. I am very into finance and making money and investments and just kind of like financial education, which is something that if you've been following me for a while, you might not know, but I was doing DoorDash in order to make enough income to not only help with some bills sometimes, but also to invest it. Today's the first of May. That's true. So if you do know, I have like a whole DoorDash playlist. I was doing that for a while, and they do pretty well. If you want me to bring it back, let me know down below. This was kind of the introductory of what today is, and it's like basically a year and a half later, so maybe a few videos about investing, my investment journey. I love to, read about stocks. I'm talking about investing in the stock market, track stocks, research them. Yeah, this was me pretty much just like setting up the idea of introducing this content to the channel, which at the time was not what I was doing. So the audience who was watching was like probably not interested in this stuff. At this point, you guys don't care. Let me find out where I introduced the oh, here we go. Let's see where we're at. I use Robinhood as my main platform, my main brokerage. That's true. And you guys already know, if you want Robinhood, Webull, Moo, you know how I feel about the extra accounts. Link is always in the description box for you to get some free money and get yourself separated. And as you can see on the screen right now, it's sitting about $4,091. That might change just a little bit. We have like some after hours trading going on here. As you can see, the last week I'm only at $275, which is about 7.21%. I am down currently the 1 month mark at $594, 12.67%. 3 month mark, I am down 16.62% at $815. I was crying, but I know that's nuts. Like, look at that. Oh my God. It honestly got worse before it got better. I am down $812, or the same as 16.56%. And all time, I am down $817.16, also known as 16.65%. Okay, yeah, I went over this. Like, let's move it on here. Let's see. Now I just talk a lot. I talk so much in these early videos, like, ugh. What I do is I just reinvest them back into the stock market. The first stock and company that I've invested
by switching to AAA insurance.
Your girl's trying to get paid, I guess. Damn.
Invested in, it's called AgeX. It's biotech.
Oh my, this is a horrible investment idea, let me tell you.
Talking about being a long-term dividend investor, but since I am young enough, I do think that throwing a little bit of money into something that I think is cool and might have the opportunity to grow through the course of my investing life, why not? When you're young, you should take a little bit more risk.
So I actually ended up like keeping this for a pretty decent amount of time, and it kept falling, and I kept kind of like lowering my average cost, and then I ended up being green in it when I sold it like months ago. But yeah, I don't have that anymore.
I honestly grabbed this company when I think it was like the first week
Yeah, I did. Me and my dad are on the couch and I'm like, what's this? It's like $1. And he's like, what if I put like 5,000 or 10,000 in there and it went up and I'd make that? And I'm like, cool. And I put like, I don't know, $100 or something in there. Stupid. But you know what? Baby steps. You never think about, what if I lose it all? It's just not as sexy, but we've learned.
That's cool. So as you can see, I have 40 shares of this at an average cost of $1.37. I'm currently down 32.12% overall on this baby. I am up 13% today, which whatever. I didn't even find a balance sheet. You can't find statements for this. It's so brand new. It's not profitable. I don't honestly logically know why I put money into this when they're,
Yeah, you dumbass.
honestly another one that was a little bit of a downer because
Hell yeah, this one I kept, and this pays me almost $20 in dividends at this point. Crazy. $20. Is that $20? You guys, what is it at right now? Hold on. I'll race you. Ready, set, go. First one to comment. Oh no, 1 oak. God, I forget now. I always forget that one. Okay, wait. Now it's at $64.76. Wow. Good job, Nikki. Good for you. Good for you.
all of this started to first tank in like, I don't know, was it like end of February or something like that? It had started to drop. Here, let me see if I can find it. Like it was like right.
Damn.
And it was like dropping and it came down to like 60. Yeah, it came down to like $66 or something like that.
Okay, so we're basically almost where we were back in February. I think the high it showed there was like $73 or something, but damn, we're almost back.
And I was like, oh, okay, it's down like 12%. I'll put a little bit of money in there. We'll see what happens. I don't have anything in the energy sector yet with like natural gas or anything like that. So I figured, you know what, we're gonna give it a whirl. I bought like 4 shares at like $66 or something like that. And then literally, as you can see here, like within a few days, it dropped an insane amount, almost 50% from where it was, like down in the 30s, the upper 30s. And I was like, oh God.
Oh God. But you did good, girl. Proud of you. Real proud of you.
I have so many shares of this because I have been trying to dollar cost average my way down, which is a little scary, especially in this given sector, just because it is struggling so much. Like it's down to $20 now. Like it's crazy. It's down almost 75% in the last 3 months. That's disgusting.
That's disgusting. Had I invested all of that before it crashed. Pretty good move investing all of the money in at that bottom part. But let's move on. Let's see if I can find the next one.
Times like they are, companies and good dividend companies are cutting dividends just because the times are so hard. So
that was true too. Like a lot of people were cutting dividends too that were kind of freaking out a lot of dividend investors. But what did I know? Honestly, nothing. So Fearless Nikki was just going for it.
Moving on, new residential investment, tickers NRZ. 15 shares of this at an average cost of $12.09. This is a real estate
and also just so you guys know, I'm hopefully gonna be hitting the next milestone in my portfolio this month, so I will be doing an entirely new like portfolio overview, date reveal, whatever, yada yada. So if you're interested in that, make sure you are subscribed and we can kind of compare it to this because I definitely have way more than 15 of these.
I am down almost 50% overall. I am down 8%, about $8 today. But this one again is at a 29% dividend. When I first got into it, it was really at like a 9 or 10, I want to say. So that's a little scary, but you know what? We're gonna ride it out. This is a company that I have researched their balance statement, their cash flow, stuff like that. They do have a good amount of cash on deck. So I'm not super concerned quite yet. The next big,
still not concerned because I still have it. Oh, this one, you guys. Wait, timeout. Now I know you guys saw that it was Peloton was gonna be the next one, and like literally as of recording this on the 6th of November 2021, they had their earnings report that was trash. It was so bad, and I think it's down to like $50 now or something after a super big high of like 170 something at the highest point. And I was so all in, dude. Like I loved this company, and quite frankly I still do, because a lot of people think it's just like an iPad on a bike, but the community, whole concept and idea of it is really what people invest in, that sense of emotional connection. I'm still pretty bullish on it long term. I think they need to bring in some other things like boxing and other types of workouts and stuff, but the community it builds I think is pretty strong. But that's just funny because like I bought in and I'm so bullish. I did a whole entire video, actually this video right here, about me going all in on it, which I did, and I ended up selling out of the position when I made like a decent amount. But let's hop in, let's see where I was at that point.
This holding I have in terms of shares is Peloton now. If you know me, you know I love Peloton. I don't have a Peloton bike. I do have just a regular spin bike. I have the Peloton app. I put my computer on the bike and I work out every morning. I'm a huge fan of Peloton. I absolutely love it. I believe in it wholeheartedly. This is another company that is not specifically dividend. I'm looking at it more for a growth aspect with my age and a risk factor tolerance that I do have. I just completely believe in this. I love it so much, as you can.
And that's like a thing I always talk about, like believe in it. I did a video like literally pretty recently about like the 5 things, like how to build your dividend portfolio from scratch. And I'm a big believer in like invest in what you believe in. Even if it fails miserably sometimes, it could rebound, you never know. But in the beginning, if you're young enough, I like that thought process.
You can see here, I mean, they're pretty brand new to being publicly traded. They're not even a year. I'm really not concerned. They are up 6.6% today, $1.72. I do have 11 shares.
Okay, so I did end up selling when it hit like 50 something. God, stupid. But like I sold like I think 6 shares when it hit like $59. And that was pretty dumb looking back at it, to be quite frank. But I did sell it and I have like 5, 6 left. I think I added a little bit when it dropped to 80 at one point. So I think I have around 7 or 8 shares now in the portfolio. Still hold it with an average cost, I think around the $35 mark. But I'm gonna hold them. I might add actually. Maybe get it to like 10 shares and then cap it out, be done, and we'll see what happens. But I'm gonna fast forward here. Let's see what the next one is.
It's an internet technology communication protocol type software. Huge fan of the technology, as you may know. So I do currently have 7 shares and an average cost of $44.53 a share. I am looking to get my cost down on this. It's not too bad though, actually. I mean, I'm up $10 a day. I'm up 3.7%, but I am overall down.
Also, like, can we just get a thumbs up for this video, please? Because I have learned a lot about videos and content and making it quick to the point, more like, what is this? It's like, I'm freaking like 20 minutes. I don't even know how long I am into this, but it's like, girl, spit it out. Okay, let's move on to the next one. We got Cisco.
So Comcast. Entertainment communication company. I did expect, Comcast to take a really big hit when they did announce that they were going to postpone the Olympics, but all in all,
yeah, that sucked. But also, in one of my videos, I talked about how I was thinking about selling these and putting their money towards other things that I like a lot better, because I don't find myself adding to this position, which that's kind of a red flag for me. Is like every month, if I'm buying other things and not something and it's just sitting there, it's kind of no point to just hold on to it if I'm not reinvesting it like I should be. And one of y'all told me not to do that, and so maybe I don't do it. Let me know down below what you think I should do about these two, but I don't know, maybe I'll keep them.
Everything else going around, it didn't take that big of a drop. I mean, extra, aside from what's going on in the market, which is everything. Position in Comcast, I would like to average down a little bit. I do have 6 shares at an average cost of $44.80 a share. I am up $4 today.
All right, let's move on. Let's see what else we got going on here. So Comcast, that was another thing I just talked. Oh, AT&T, y'all know. Still a big believer in AT&T, you guys. Check out my video on that one. You can hate me up in the comments, but I'm still long AT&T.
I have in here is one that I believe you'll probably find in a lot of dividend investors.
Yeah, maybe not now because y'all whack. Actually, do what you want, but I'm still pretty good on it.
Portfolio, that is AT&T. I do currently have 6 shares and an average cost of.
I have so many more now, you guys. Like, I just kept adding on the fall because my average cost like $31 or something. We're still not caught up yet. It's one of my biggest losing positions, but I'm still there for it. Okay.
37.76. I am up,
excuse my stroke,
$1.70 about today, about almost 1%. Overall, I am down about $46 at 20.23%. They do pay a dividend of 6.9. Like the first week I opened my account, I was watching Kramer.
Sold out of this, no dividend. I made a pretty good amount of money on this one though, to be honest. Look at my face. Oh God.
Cramerica on Mad Money. I was listening to him. He was talking to, I believe he's the CEO of this company, but he was a firm believer in this and told us all to buy it. And I didn't know much, and I knew Jim Cramer knew a lot.
Facts. Okay, but let's see what else I got going on here. Oh, this one. You guys, I cannot get over the price of Target back. A freaking year ago, look at this. Hell yeah. And I want to add so much more, but it's so dang expensive now. They need to split it. We need a stock split. Target, listen to me. Hopefully, please just listen, because I would eat that up. I would eat it up. 2 to 1, 3 to 1.
I think I was able to get it at an okay price. I think I'd rather.
You think?
But I'm not mad about it. I do enjoy Target. This is a long-term play for me. I will be consistently putting my money into Target for sure. Like I said, I think it's gonna be all right. The next position.
Every little thing is gonna be all right. That's what I was thinking the whole time.
That I currently have is in American Express. I do have 3 shares.
Still have it, and they're a lot higher than they were then, I can tell you that.
Average cost of $94.07. I am up $6.60 at 2.48% today. I am down about $9.41, which is 3.33%. Warren Buffett, one of his highest holdings is in American Express.
Is that still valid? Let me know. If it's good enough for the buff, it's good enough for me. I feel like that should be on a shirt, It's like WWJD, but like for the financial people. Like, if it's good enough for the buff,
I just enjoy American Express. I think they have a lot of good perks, benefits to their credit.
Facts.
They have other options. I believe here, if I'm looking at the 5-year chart, as we can see clearly, I mean,
yeah, we like American Express. Let's move on, girl. Damn, you take too long. Oh, this one. Yikes.
Bank of America does show me that a little bit right there. So I'm not mad about this. This is a position that I will continue to add into. I am happy.
I lied to y'all. I lied.
Get it at that 21 mark.
Wait, I was in at the 21 mark. Wait, let me see. What's it at now? I'll race y'all again. I don't even know. Like, out of sight, out of mind. Let me see. Okay, it's at like 47. Almost. Okay. I could have doubled my money, but shoulda, coulda, woulda. You know what? Didn't like it. On to the next.
Apple. I'm a huge Apple fan, girl. Apple.
God bless. Now, this was before they did the split, the 4-to-1 split. So the numbers are a little different here, but
it was a very solid company. The 5-year, you can see.
You already know I'm a huge Apple girl fan, okay? Everything I use is Apple. I'm absolutely obsessed. It's my biggest holding in my portfolio, and I have a multitude of videos about Apple on the channel that you could check out if you want to, but let's move on to the next one.
Next one after that is
Kellogg. Oh, God.
Shares of Kellogg's at $66.54 a share. I am up almost $3 today at 2.4%. I am down about 11.25, 8.45% overall. I look at the 5-year. This one's not great.
That thing is choppity. Whappity. Yeah, I sold out of that. I don't have that anymore. Although it's honestly not like bad, but I don't think it's done anything. But let's get on to the next one.
I am up about 280 total, 1.5%. I just added this pretty recent, another 5-year. They're up.
My favorite financial.
You guys, they do pay 3.95% dividend, which I do really like. They're one of the most secure financials, I think. I do have like my auto loan through that, so I do.
Who cares? God bless.
Damn, you don't realize how many stocks you have till you go through them. Okay, the next one is Microsoft.
Yeah, half hour later. This one, Microsoft. I still can't believe, like, I am shooketh, and I know a lot of you were shooketh at the price point, like 150, 160 on Microsoft for my last video. Like, crazy.
They do pay a dividend of 1.36%, but I'm not really concerned about that. I'm more long-term on them. The next one is AbbVie. It's a healthcare. I mean,
I sleep too much on AbbVie. I've been trying not to, but I like AbbVie. I like it a lot. Their dividend is absolutely beautiful. Yeah, happy to have AbbVie.
Dividend right there at 6.5%. I do only have one at 84.95. There is.
If you guys know me, you know Pepsi's my favorite. I freaking love Pepsi. It's expensive now, though, to be honest with you. It was expensive then. Look at that. Damn.
I don't know why I like Pepsi stock so much more than Coke stock.
I know now because you can get snacks. They do a lot freaking more. Okay, that's why.
One that I actually just added today was
still bullish on CVS. I still really like CVS. Okay, I still have it. I've obviously added to it, but I like this one.
I went ahead and added one share of 58.20, so I am up $1.50 basically today. I look at the 5-year. Now this one's a little against what I'm saying here. The 5-year is not great. It's got a pretty bad downward trend, but they do pay a 3.41% dividend, which I do like. They are one of the largest companies there in that sector. They do have a history of paying their dividends out.
How about the idea that it's, I don't know, a drugstore in the middle of a pandemic? It was a pretty good idea to maybe get that in the portfolio at the time. So this one is SPYG, and I still have this one. It's one of my top 3 faves.
The whole point of this is to grow, so it's growing. I do have 4 shares at $43.14. I am at $5.16 today, about 3.7%. This does pay a dividend of 1.68%, which is cool, but I'm not really in this for the dividend. Like it says in the title, I'm here for the growth. The next one is a S&P 500 high dividend.
So this is SPYD, which is my absolute favorite dividend ETF. Like, hands down, this is like the only dividend ETF I will have in this portfolio. Well, I shouldn't say that. I don't know. I probably might even already have some others, but this is the best one.
I am up $2.52 today, down about $51 overall, but this is just a long-term play. I will consistently be putting money into these ETFs, like all the time. The next one is S&P 500 value ETF.
Yeah, so that one had 4 shares, right? The dividend one, and now I have 18 shares. So definitely adding to it. We'll continue to do so. Absolutely obsessed. This one right here is SPYV. So it's like if you took growth and you took the dividend and you put them together, they had a nice little baby. This is what you get.
It does pay a 3.25% dividend, which is pretty good, so I don't mind that at all. The next one is one that I have seen in a lot of dividends.
This was SPCH, I think, or SPCHD, or freaking honestly, I don't even remember. Oh, right there, SPHD. Damn. Oh, hello. And this was like all the rage back then. Like every single dividend investor on YouTube was talking about this, and I just blindly followed them into this. And I literally, after I started getting more educated about stuff, I freaking hated this one so much. I did an entire video about it. It's not it, okay? I mean, maybe it is, but the SPYD I feel like is so much better. But yeah, like I don't even want to talk about that because I sold it. It's gone. Just like I mentioned in the reacting to the dividend paycheck one, you guys, like it's just like really important when you're doing something for so long and you have the intention of doing something for so long that you remember where you started, because it's very easy to get discouraged discouraged, especially with this kind of investing when there's so many like new shiny things or like people making $50,000 in a minute. It's hard, but this is the course. This is my baby. This is my portfolio. This is like where the whole channel kind of began. And so it's just very exciting for me to see and also see how much of y'all's time that I wasted. So I'm not going to do that anymore. If you could smash the thumbs up button for you, girl. If you're not subscribed, you like making money, having a good ass time, you should consider subscribing. And you guys, you already know if you made this far, I freaking love you. If you want to watch me reacting to my dividend portfolio, watch this video right here. And you guys already know I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.